Yes! Fish on. Keep pressure on, keep pressure on, keep pressure on. Keep it on. Nope, get out of the grass. There you go. Whew. Man. Whew.
Folks, as you know, I normally don't share locations. The only caveat is that I'll share locations that I believe are large enough to handle the pressure in those areas that are already pretty well known. This area fits both of those criteria. I'm on Mattawoman Creek, launched out of the Slavins Dock and Boat Ramp, and today the name of the game is blue catfish, snakehead, and bass. It is currently about 5:45 in the morning. It's the tail end of an incoming tide. We're allowing the water to drift us back and drifting some cut bait as we do, some frozen cut bait. We didn't really plan on catfishing until later in the day. But we're going to let the current and the tide carry us back. And then hopefully as the tide dies, this one will start infiltrating the marsh areas for the bass and the snakehead. No idea where they are in the spawning process. No idea what they want. And this is either my third or fourth, at most fifth trip to Mattawoman, so don't know the waters that well. Seeing some movement, lots of bait fish. No hits yet, but again, we only just started. So, I'll get back to you in a bit, hopefully with a fish.
So as you can see, folks, I picked up a blue cat really quickly. I had a few more knock down my rod, but I really wanted to get into these weeds, into the grass, and explore on the slack tide for snakehead and bass. Now, if you haven't been to Mattawoman before, and you're looking for a beautiful place to enjoy a sunrise, this is your place. But Jared and I looked for the snakehead and bass for a while, couldn't find him. He went for catfish. I explored all the way upstream, and eventually it paid off.
Fish on, nice bass. All right. Folks, it has been a grind, and I have paddled probably about 2 miles. I'm not really sure how far, but this fish
Just made it worth it. Tear me up good. There she is. She smashed that buzzbait. Her scales are a little bit messed up on the inside, but I think she'll be fine. And don't be concerned about the blood. It was a complete mouthful job. No gill, no tongue, none of that. Let's get a picture of her. Scale declares white. That's what I thought, 2.5. Nice 2.5 pounder. Keeping her in the water, nice and oxygenated. Get out of here. Finally, that's the first hit I've gotten all day aside from that first catfish. And that's on the old Jamie Simering special. That dude knows how to make a buzzbait, I'll tell you what. It changes the whole ball game, man. Now that I found a method that actually might produce, I mean, that's one fish. That's one fish. Let me not get carried away with myself. One fish does not pattern make. But boy, what a relief that paddling all the way up here was not completely for good exploration purpose.
Now, folks, after that first one on the buzzbait, I couldn't draw another strike on it. I mean, the bite was tough today, very tough. But I eventually figured him out. So let's get back to it.
Just had one go for it, hit it, but he didn't get it.
Just didn't get it all the way in his mouth.
It's the second blow up I've had back in here in the past 10 minutes, which is a vast improvement over what it's been thus far today. Been very slow bite, very slow. And based on looking at the bites that I've had, what I've seen, all the bites I've had thus far have been largemouth. I haven't seen hide nor tail of a snake head, unfortunately.
Finally hooked up. Nice bass. Oh, such a nice bass. Whew. Oh, chewing me up good.
Yes. That's either a high 2. Yeah, I give her about a mid or high 2. I was gonna say she was pushing 3, but no, not quite. Ow, 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 ow. Come on, I see some parasites on you. I'll see if I can do something about it.
I'll see if I can do something about it. I guess not. Sucker's really in there, buddy. Let's get your picture. You'll be out of here.
Your own Mattawoman, the tide is everything. Once the tide starts moving through this grass, if you can get back into it, you can get into some fish. Oh boy, you gotta work for it. You gotta work for it. Now I'm trying to catch one of these strikes because they're violent. I'm trying my best to catch one of these strikes on camera for you. Well, I'm going to tell you it's not easy. It's not easy. Because, I mean, I've been in this pad fishing it for probably about, this pad field, fishing it for probably about, I don't know, 45 minutes. In that period of time, I've gotten either 4 or 5 strikes, which isn't bad, but it's not on fire either. So, trying to conserve battery power and space doesn't line up well with trying to make sure I have it running for when the hits might come. So, we'll see what we can do.
Just missed one. Right back there. Man, you get one shot with these fish, and that is it. That is it. I don't care if it's your fault, their fault, they miss it, you miss them. It doesn't seem to matter. You get the one shot. That's it. You make it or you don't. It seems like it's been the other grass. I don't know what it is. Rather than the spatter dock, that's been the big ticket item today for drawing strikes. Yeah, I've got some strikes in the spatter dock, but a lot more seem to be coming from the other types of grass.
Yes! Fish on! Keep pressure on! Keep pressure on! Keep pressure on! Oh!
Keep it on! Keep it on! Keep it on! Nope! Get out of the grass! There you go! Whew! Man!
Whew. Oh, good night. That's a solid fish. Not a big guy, but a solid fish. About a pound, a little more. All right, you. Thank you. That's what I expect to see. Put it in the void, gets pounced on. I mean, with this ribbit frog, I'm essentially matching a hatch out here. You know, I don't know what else to call it. I'll splice in a picture that I took of the frogs that are in here on these pads. At least some of them. I'm sure there are other species, but the one I'll show you in this picture is clearly a very close match to this Texas rigged ribbit frog. So I'm sure that's contributing to my success. Now, I know the tide has been key, but at the same time, I still haven't seen anyone else catching fish. I get they haven't been around anybody in a long time, so maybe they are. I don't take that away from them, maybe they are. But if they're not, well, then that would speak to the efficacy and effectiveness of what I'm doing and where I'm doing it.
Oh, got you that time. Got you that time. Keep pressure on. Keep it on. There you go. There she is. Pretty sure I saw my frog fly off though. Come here. Oh yeah, there you are. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, gotcha. Yep. There went my rivet, but I gotcha. Go. Nice little chunk. I love snakehead, but bass I think smell better. All right, you. Thank you. Go on now. Whew. Oh, oh. Got it. Ooh. She definitely ain't going back. Not that one. Not that one. That's why you always gotta watch your lure, folks, because I saw that wake following it. She didn't bite until I slowed it down. And I slowed it down because I saw the wake following it. I probably could have done a little better on the hook set, let her take it for another minute. But at the same time, you know, sometimes stuff just happens. That hit almost didn't feel like a bass. That hit almost felt like a snake. I'll have to wait following this for a second. And I think I thought I saw fry behind here too. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, that's a bass for sure. Can't see him though. Get over here. Ooh. Ah. Good night. Oh, she popped it good. Boy, she popped it good. Thank you, little beauty. When that tide turns on at Mattawoman, boy, look out.
Now, after fishing that great Padfield Spatterdock flat, I eventually was working back towards the boat ramp to find another one. And I did. I most certainly did.
That was a snakehead, and she just broke me off. No, she bit me off. She stole the frog. Oh, son of a gun. Yes. Yes. Get off of there. Here's my first snake of the day. Oh, there she is. Ugh. Getting me all muddy, dude. Cut it out. Come here. There we go. Okay. These might be do the job. It might be too light. There we go. And look at the coloration on that little beauty. Oh, I've been waiting all day to see you, you beautiful thing. Oh, I love you guys. Look at the patterns on her. God, she's gorgeous. Full tummy. She might be pre-spawn, I can't tell. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright. Oh no. Well, no pictures of this one. My phone's too hot. There she is. Let's double check one more time. Yeah, way too hot. Yeah, there she is. Alright, girl. Oh man, had to work for it, but finally made the snakehead happen today.
Now folks, while I missed a few more on the way out, that was about it for the day. Jared, meanwhile, was catching about 40 or so catfish, but I was having a blast with these bass. Just a great time on top water. And again, the keys for today: a moving tide, preferably an outgoing tide, and getting in deep into this cover. Absolutely crucial. Found some fishing line here on the way back. If you get a chance and you're out there, police up some of the mess. Because I mean, Mattawoman is a beautiful place, but if we're not careful, we really could wreck it. But look at, you see that guy right there? He was key. Matching the hatch on those frogs paid off enormously for me today. I met a subscriber out here. It's good to meet you there, Zach. Hopefully see you out there again. But folks, like I said, it's a beautiful place. Definitely go check it out, and let's take care of it. All right? Any questions or comments, you let me know. Please like, share, and subscribe, and y'all have a good one.